What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back with another episode of Grey's Anatomy, Season 7, Episode 16. My brain just farted.
I'm thinking we put the tub here. That means we have to move the sink here because there's no way we can get two sinks on that wall.
Okay.
So do you want me to move the tub or you want to share a sink?
I have one opinion. I just want a tub deep enough that covers my
Knees and boobs.
Same girl?
Yeah, I gotta go. You're useless.
The dude's building you a dream house.
Can't read these stupid things. I'm taking baby drugs to make my uterus less hostile.
Same
I
girl.
don't know, it makes my eyes dry and I have to squint to see, and I don't really care enough about the tub sink relationship.
You should talk to that hot OB.
You are always drumming up reasons to talk to that hot OV.
Everyone
hot.
figures doctors are the most responsible
She
people
is.
they know. They hold lives in their hands. They're not flakes. They don't lose track of important details or make stunningly bad judgment calls. Because that would be bad, right?
And look, nice size, good-looking placenta.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
good-looking placenta.
Did you schedule an amnio yet?
Well, we don't need an amnio.
We don't. I can think of 100 reasons why.
You want me to take them down one by one or all together?
Hey.
I gotta go. Don't let her shove a giant needle in your belly before we discuss this.
It's not giant, 9 inches.
With the clinical trial, the paperwork never ends.
Oh my
Have there
god.
been any changes to your memory in the last week?
I don't think it's worse. Went to see Dr. Keston and couldn't figure out what floor he's on.
Well, that place is a maze.
Did you have a problem or was that scheduled?
He's the one who
Who's
first
that?
diagnosed me. Kind of angry when he said it was Alzheimer's.
I know him.
Called him a quack. Figured I should apologize.
Well, I'm sure he gets that a lot. Have there been any changes in your schedule in the last week or so?
I don't work. I get lost on the way to the post office, so I don't do so many errands.
How about your sleeping and your eating?
We have breakfast together and lunch.
Well, I'm not home till pretty late. No.
Is he on the
Have a
rookie?
peanut butter and banana sandwich.
Jackson's dad?
I make one when we get home
no.
and we share it.
And how about the drugs? Any side effects?
No.
The pink ones make you thirsty.
Dry mouth. Yeah.
Right.
And water helps with that?
Yeah.
Very good.
That sucks.
Ricky, big day.
Bring it on.
Is this your sister?
This is my girlfriend, Julia.
He's been talking about you for months.
Figured if there was ever a day to take off work, it's when your boyfriend's getting new lungs.
Smart. She waited for the real fun.
Well, your new lungs should leave Portland in about 2 hours. You haven't taken any of your cystic fibrosis medicines last night, right?
So we'll just do one last workup and then we'll get you to the
Oh, Lexi is so
Julia, write
fucking
down your
pretty.
name, please, and give it to Dr. Gray. Well, so we can call you when Ricky's in surgery if we have any news.
When was the last time you put in an application to the FDA?
Because if you had any recollection, you wouldn't interrupt me in the middle of compiling 357 pages of an application. They look for reasons to kill a study. You're a smart man, Hunt. I mean, you can handle VIP patient. If you don't mention the chief of surgery, they won't ask for the chief of surgery.
What on earth were you thinking?
Oh,
Your wife.
oh,
That's what I was thinking.
Adele? What the fuck?
We thought you were done. We need more blood.
Well, if there's any left, it's all yours.
These labs are clean, then we're gonna move you up to the OR floor.
Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that Mom gets the good stuff, okay?
What's under his
Hey, Kyle.
neck? On his,
What's this
yeah.
on your neck?
That's just my bump.
We've been meaning to make an appointment, but
I'm a full-time job.
you're not.
Well, we have doctors coming out of our ears here, so I'll have someone come up and take a look. It's just one less thing to worry about.
Thank you.
I was in the cereal aisle.
That's
and
just
I
my
tripped on one
bump.
of those big displays.
Nah, bro, I had a bump
Fruit
like that. You gonna be
spreads or
checking that shit
some nonsense, and the
yesterday.
whole thing came down.
Please,
I'm not walking around with that bump.
Oh, it's a cut mark. You don't have to show up.
That's not how this is gonna go.
You know, this whole thing is just ridiculous.
It's twice, honey. Wrist.
It's those shoes. I cannot feel the ground when I walk on them. If somebody will just give me a couple of Band-Aids, I can be on my way.
You're not
Quit
going
yelling.
anywhere.
I'm about to put a needle in your face. I'd be extremely grateful if you'd stop moving.
She's cute though. I love her.
by with the forms?
You need a drink of water, Julia?
Asthma, sorry.
It brings people together like respiratory disorders.
Romantic. Dornace.
It's mine.
It has Julia's name on it.
Rick, why is she on Dornace?
I'm gonna go. You have cystic fibrosis?
Go.
Okay, nobody's going anywhere.
You know how dangerous cystic fibrosis patients are to each other?
We know.
It's not like you can't date. You can't date each other.
There's no way you can
We know.
fight.
You know how many times we've heard the warnings? Never get closer than 3 feet from another CF patient.
I get it. No, you don't. Ricky gets it. Nobody else gets it. We both try dating. People can't handle it. This is dangerous.
Depression is dangerous. Living by yourself with nobody who understands you. That's dangerous. We spend 8 years making small talk on opposite sides of a doctor's waiting room. And one day we decided that life with risk is better than not really living. We deserve to be together.
Until you die? I swear to God.
Kipner, junkies today?
Yeah, some kid already puked on me.
One of my patient's son has a lump on his neck. Would you just do a workup on him, and if it's anything, kick it up to Robbins?
You owe me one.
No, I don't.
I'm doing you a favor. You owe me one.
I owe you gratitude and respect.
I
already had your respect.
Did you?
Give Yang all your patients today. I'll take your embolectomy. Yang can take the rest. You take my wife.
Now I want my embolectomy even more than I did before.
She's ended up in my ER twice. Maybe it's a pinched nerve. I don't know. All I know is you're going to run every test that has a name.
I was looking forward to my embolectomy.
Everyone's unhappy.
Get in here.
You paged me?
Yeah, I need you to check my eyes.
I'm not an eye guy. I don't know how this crap works.
I'm like 20/25. I need you to look at my eyes through this thing.
Doesn't look like glaucoma.
How do you know?
The cornea looks fine.
Good.
I still can't read the chart.
Yeah, but if I squint.
Normal people don't squint, all right? Read the chart. Line 8.
DCPI.
You're blind.
Shut up.
Can you even see me?
Yeah, and you look like a real moron, a real eye doctor.
Can you even see enough to operate?
When I do the squinting thing.
Yeah, well, you keep squinting like that, and you're gonna get crow's feet. But I'm good at plastics. You want me to do something about that?
I'm not letting it happen again. I don't care what kind of baby it is.
A special needs baby can be a very sick baby.
Neos come with risks, too. One in some not insignificant number result in miscarriage.
1 in 300.
She's not 45. The Downs rate isn't all that high in women her age.
Can I just...
No, there's no pulling anybody
How
aside.
old is she? 25? 30?
Mark, part of that doesn't include...
32?
She's carrying my kid.
28?
All right, she
34?
gets a minute, then I get a minute, too.
Okay, you know what? No one gets a minute. The patient gets a minute. Oh.
He can have a minute. I'll give Jackson Avery all the minutes. Mark Sloan, too. Lexi Gray, too.
I've got a friend who can't see, and she thinks it
Callie,
may be
too.
her fertility meds.
Them two, too?
You think I'm making it up?
Any of y'all, really.
You're looking for reasons to talk to me. Because the last time we spoke, you asked me out and I said no. You're taking my temperature to see if I was actually busy, just not interested. You can't ask me out again, not after what you perceive to be a rejection, because even though your whole rap is about confidence, you're about as self-assured as a chihuahua.
Damn.
She doesn't need my help. If she did, she'd call me.
Tell him about himself.
So I should just ask you out again.
It's a lot simpler, don't you think?
You free for dinner?
No, busy.
Well, at first I thought it was a benign cyst,
He's like,
but
what?
it looks like it's probably a cystic hygroma. Well, I'll move your diverticulectomy, or maybe Dr. Stark has time for it.
Time for what?
I've got a diverticulectomy. We're hoping that you could take it, because this hygroma needs to come out right away.
Oh, good Lord. Why did you wait so long?
Well, we just saw the patient for the first time today.
The parents don't have health insurance?
They do.
Well, why didn't they get this kid to a doctor?
Kyle's mother has Alzheimer's. Kyle's taking care of his mom as much as anyone's taking care of him. They're just underwater right now.
Call Protective Services. At least one of you here understood that, right?
But you can't take Kyle away from his parents.
They're not caring for their son.
They are dealing with an extraordinary set of circumstances.
That's why the state set up a whole department to deal with this.
Dr. Stark?
You've got a surgery to perform, assuming the patient's airway is not already closed. If it is, it's probably dead, and then nobody has to call anybody, right?
I hate him.
You have to call him off.
We can call a social worker, have him go in and say hello, ask if they need any help.
Because once you're in the system, it'll only get worse. You're registered as a parent who neglects his kid.
He's my boss. I like it way less than you do.
This family just lost the ground under their feet. No one likes the idea of a 10-year-old taking care of his mother. Maybe Derek's drug helps her. You can't let their last couple of years together become some nightmare where they're fighting to keep Kyle in their house.
We'll talk to him. What, so he shoots us down. Can't hurt to try, right?
Chief.
You need me to take your diverticulectomy while you remove the boy's mask.
We think calling Protective Services is a bad idea.
Oh, Kyle's mother may
We're
not
just
have a
gonna
lot
go
of lucid time.
right into it, huh?
These years are going to be difficult, but it's all the family has.
Do you know when Protective Services pulls families apart? When the children are in danger. When the children aren't in danger, they go away.
They can have a knee-jerk reaction to certain circumstances.
You think they're idiots?
I am sure that they are not.
Heartless wretches?
No.
Social workers are bleeding hearts. They're doing this thankless work, and then they get painted as what? Home wreckers.
Boy is not being harmed.
And you're sure about that, right? You're 100% sure. No shadow of a doubt there. Ah, that must be a nice feeling, huh? Why don't you be a good example for your residents? Make the call.
I don't
What
like
are you
his
writing?
attitude, is what it is.
Dr. Bailey.
He might
I'm
be
writing
right
about your ears.
about
What about
saying something,
There's nothing wrong with him.
but I don't fucking like him.
Well, then can I go home now? We are wasting everyone's time. I tripped at the pharmacy. I have faulty shoes.
The supermarket.
Excuse me?
You tripped at the supermarket, not the pharmacy.
The pharmacy aisle. I needed some cough syrup.
You don't have a cough. Can you breathe into this tube for me?
I know a breathalyzer when I see one.
Just breathe into the tube.
My husband sent you in here to test me for inner ear problems.
You don't have inner ear problems. You don't have balance issues. You are having accident. You are inconsistent with your description of the accident. So I will run a tox screen. I would like a list of the prescription drugs in your possession, and I need you to breathe into this tube.
The miscarriage rate is lower.
She's
It's even
good with her
lower with
facial
wildly talented
expressions.
OBs, and we have wildly talented OBs.
I'm trying to eat, which is more important than it's ever been now because I'm an incubator. I know what each of you thinks. I'm weighing the options. I will decide.
You'll decide.
Yes, I'm the tiebreaker. Because as we've discussed, I vote on behalf of the baby. On behalf of the...
Vagina.
Yeah.
Right.
He gets extra
We're
votes.
co-parenting, all of us.
It's not some cute arrangement where you humor me and use me for babysitting when you want to see a movie. It's my child. We're doing this together. You don't get a bigger vote. I'm a parent.
Tell her.
That is mad.
He says we're only gonna have one sink in the bathroom like he's hurting me. I mean, why do you need two?
Men leave wads of toothpaste in the sink. And when you have your own sink, you don't have to look at it. All dried and congealed and filled with their fossilized oral bacteria.
I leave toothpaste in the sink. Are you supposed to rinse it every time you brush?
Nobody parented you. This is to be expected.
You're really gonna move out and sell your house?
You gonna miss me?
Who you
I'm
gonna
gonna
sell
miss
it
having a
to?
cheap place to live.
You know, I have trouble seeing fine print, but I can still see your paws on my food.
The fact that the two of you haven't swapped a life-threatening infection already is a miracle. Once this transplant is done, Ricky will be on immunosuppressants.
Lots of things are risky.
This is suicide. It doesn't mean anything to you. We've been sick our whole lives. Don't we deserve some happiness?
I mean, if
Don't
you're,
act
if
like
you're,
it's easy.
if you're,
With your gorgeous eyes and your white coat, it's insulting.
if you're taking that kind of risk, though, why should?
But people need these lungs. People can use these lungs
That's what I'm
for
saying.
decades. If the two of you stay together, you could destroy those lungs within months.
Right.
These lungs are a gift. If you squander it...
What we have is a gift.
I think that's bullshit.
You love someone.
I think that's bullshit. I'm
If
sorry.
you do, you know. It's rare.
I think that's bullshit. The lungs should go to somebody who's gonna fucking take care of them.
End the relationship, or you don't get the lungs.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
It's a cyst, and it's pushing on Kyle's airway, so we should remove it as soon as possible.
Once it's out, he'll be fine. And Dr. Robbins is great.
Also, a social worker may be coming by.
Is that part of the clinical trial?
No.
Yeah, thank you, but no.
Well, if it's part of the experiment, we should do
No,
whatever
they're
they
worried
want us-
about Kyle.
Kyle's fine. You just said that he's.
If we refuse, what happens?
Kyle,
They think that we're not taking care of
fine. I don't need anything.
No,
I'm not
Allison.
doing this. I don't want to do this.
Allison,
No, I don't want
honey,
to stay here.
stay in the
Look,
bed.
I don't.
I'll
don't
stay
I
in
don't
the
want
bed.
it. I don't want this. No, we are taking care of our son.
He needs the surgery, all right? This is our change. All right, but
Please, just take me home.
Because you're mine. I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. A solid man.
loves Johnny Cash. He does this. It always calms her down.
I keep a close watch on this heart of mine.
Y'all gotta get that removed from him at least.
I need an answer. Is it over?
Yeah,
They lying. Why she's still there?
it's over.
Why she's still there? They lying.
Okay. You need to say goodbye. Right now.
This minute?
We need to prep you and then cut your chest open. So yes, this minute.
What's gonna stop them from getting back together right when it's over? Bro, that's so irritating. You get a second chance.
Meredith,
You're getting
what
a
was the
second
deal
chance
with
and you're
Adele
gonna
Weber
blow
when you
it.
saw her a few weeks back?
Fractured her wrist.
Yeah, but you ordered a head CT.
Just to be sure.
I read the file. I myself just accused her of being either a wino or a junkie, and that seems not to be the case. So I'm wondering what the hell is going on.
She couldn't get her story straight. I tried to talk to the chief, and he got very angry with me because I suggested that there was some indication of early dementia. And he thinks that I see Alzheimer's everywhere. Are you concerned?
Yeah,
Did you really call the chief's wife a wino?
my finest moment.
I am so grateful you're not trying to knock me up.
You're welcome.
The Three Musketeers are all freaked out, and Meredith is getting shot up every day with fertility drugs. And for what? Just to sign up for 2 years of sleep deprivation and feces? I'm so happy we're never gonna have to deal with that.
Never?
I want the amnio. I want to have the information. That doesn't mean I'm going to act on it. Whatever the situation is, I want to know about it.
Okay, thank you.
That's it.
Well, I just wanted her to think about it. I wanted all of us to really think about it. And you did. There's 3 of us. I got outvoted as long as my 33% is considered. That's all I can ask for.
Allison, the anesthetic
She
is
should
in.
have more of a vote.
Just need to
'cause
make
it's
a
her body.
slight incision and
Just
we
my
should be
thought.
good to go.
He should have an opinion and a say, but
Monica, let's celebrate pie. drilling some burrows?
I would love to.
Okay, on the black mark. Easy in, easy out. Ready?
You gonna fuck it up because you're blind.
What's the matter?
I can't.
Can't what?
I can't see it.
You need to go to an
For a
ophthalmologist.
couple weeks and destroy this perfectly good pair of lungs. She's probably still in the hospital.
You want to stop the transplant?
Lungs are on the way. Clock's already ticking.
Maybe it'll be okay. You know, maybe it's not a waste. They love each other. It is rare. What if they are soulmates?
So?
And you're thinking about Sloan again.
No. Why? He told Callie that he would be happy to raise a special needs child. I didn't think about it when I walked away. I just got mad and I walked.
You think about everything.
Okay, what if I was wrong?
You really want to be dating a guy, 2 women, and a baby?
Doctor.
Yeah.
I said I'm never having kids, and you said yeah.
I felt the same when I was starting out, so I figured we could revisit this conversation down the line.
We already discussed this.
Yes, people change. It's possible. In a couple of years, you'll come around.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
When have you ever known me to come around?
But she might not also, so keep that in
The
mind.
idea that your career's the only thing that will ever matter to you is a young person's notion.
Well, I've grown up as much as I planned to. I don't come around.
How about that?
Avery?
We'll see.
Ready?
Yep. Dr. Gray, bring him over.
They're blue. That's what happens? Damn, those are huge.
They're beautiful. You waste these, I swear to God, I'll kill him. Are you still gonna love me if I'm blind?
Now you went into my aura and didn't say anything.
It wasn't intentional. I didn't see the big black spot until I started staring at Allison's skull.
Metzger's gonna meet you in ophthalmology and cancel the rest of your day. You need to stop the fertility drugs right away.
My egg's about to drop. I can't stop now.
All the scary side effects they list on the side of the box, one of them's happening to you. This cycle's over.
Damn it. You know, it is cool, though, that they put, I'm sure a lot of women can relate
I had a feeling I'd find you here.
to what she's going
lungs
through
are
right
in.
now, you know?
So far, so good.
Gonna tell her I'm here?
No, I'm pretty sure you're gonna leave.
You're killing him.
And there is nothing romantic about a joint suicide. It's cruel. To you, to him, parents, and to the family that just buried someone. Those lungs are gorgeous. And it always feels like there is just one person in this world to love. And then you find somebody else.
Salami has to find someone. He really has to try, because I don't want him to be alone.
That is sad. It is sad. But
Oh, hey.
Allison Baker is in Dr. Shepard's Alzheimer's trial. She has to have follow-up visits every 2 weeks for the next 3 years. We'll make Kyle come every time. I will do the exam myself every 2 weeks. He's not just loved, he's cherished. I would like you to consider putting a pin in the call to protective services.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Better not stay too long. I might reconsider. Run away, Dr. Kepner.
what's that about?
She's gone. For real. I don't know how to tell him.
Well, if I had to hear something like that, I'd want to hear from you.
Everything's clear.
She's just got 2 left feet.
Sir, something's clearly wrong. Look, if it was me and my wife suddenly accident prone, losing track of details, I'd ask the neuro guy. The very fancy neurosurgeon happens to be studying neurological disorders, who happens to be a close friend. And that's who I'd ask. That's just me.
He's in denial. Oh my fucking
Wanted
god.
to make sure you're all right.
So fucking gorgeous.
Ricky's not, that's for sure. I told Julia that she'd find somebody else. I'm not sure I believed it. Well, what if he's her
Soulmates. Nobody has just one soulmate. Ricky and Julia deserve better than someone who makes them sick. You deserve better, too.
Who?
There is more than one soulmate for everyone. And someone like you, there'd be a line at the door as soon as word got out.
Oh, would you be in the line?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the line.
I think you don't bring a human being into this world if one of the parties doesn't want it.
All right, let me get this straight. You've made a decision, and I have no say. I think having a family is a huge part of what it means to be alive.
Well, then you married the wrong person. I was a PTSD wastoid shivering on the couch. Maybe we didn't think this through.
You don't get to pull that crap. We got married not because you're a basket case, but because we loved each other. You don't get to threaten walking out just because I had the gall with an opinion that is different to yours. You have an obligation to at least pretend that you care what the hell I want.
I mean, I guess.
These are all done. There's just 2 more.
I'd like you to join me for dinner.
Come again?
Dinner.
Right now?
No, I already ate. I'm just saying some other night.
Like,
Just, I mean, a date.
did you say you wouldn't call child services because you wanted to go out with me?
No, actually, I wanted to go out with you because you convinced me not to call child services. And nobody has changed my mind in 10 years.
Is that a selling point?
It cuts both ways, no doubt about it.
If I say no, will you stop giving me surgeries?
Well, that's sexual harassment. That's not my style. Look, just think it over. If the answer is no, that's fine. Probably avoid eye contact for a while, but I mean, we can still work together. Think about it.
He seems
I
kind of
gotta
nice.
tell you, I was impressed
Right
with
there.
Mark today. He really being an
I
adult
don't
about
know.
all this.
I don't know.
I think he's gonna be a great dad, right? That'll work. You didn't think it was that impressive?
Sure. He handled it. And not like a 4-year-old. Is that supposed to make me excited?
I thought I was supposed to be the cranky hormonal one.
I'm not cranky. I don't get excited about Mark. I'm not delighted by Mark. I love you. And I can honestly say that I'm gonna love this baby. But Mark, I somehow ended up agreeing to a lifetime with Mark. A lifetime of decision. Bottle or sippy cup, basketball or tap. Dartmouth or Berkeley. Christmas morning with Mark.
Yeah, it is.
I never picked him. And I don't hate him, but
Makes
I don't
sense.
want life with him. And yet somehow that's what I got.
What am I supposed to do? Kick him out? I mean, it's his kid.
You don't need to remind me of that. I never, ever forget that.
Okay, we're gonna go down that road again.
Can we just be honest about the fact that this is some kind of dream come true? I mean, you get it all. And me, this is not my dream. My dream doesn't look like this.
Lex, you're here. Stark just asked me out.
Show me some Jackson.
You've ever heard?
Show me some Jackson.
It's weird. He's old and mean. He's like the Grinch. The Grinch asked me for dinner, and I said yes. You said yes? There is a nice man under there.
You think it's weird?
I do, but I'm starting to come around to it. You know, can we talk about it later? Yeah, okay. Well, can I pee before I go?
Go downstairs.
This is a shared space. Go downstairs. Ah!
Yes. Yes.
We are responsible
Yes.
with our patients.
Yes.
The problem is, we blow it all out at work. In our own lives, we can't think things through. We don't make the sound choice. We did that all day at the hospital. When it comes to ourselves, we've got nothing left.
He knows I don't want kids, and suddenly I'm ruining his vision of the future.
What if I never get to operate again?
You could be a bartender. Free drinks.
You stole those drinks. Joe didn't give you free drinks.
Your eyes will clear
They're
up.
cute.
They will.
How's it going?
Oh, good, I'm good.
Metzger's gonna examine you every day. Until he clears you, you don't set a foot in an OR.
Well, I can't hold a scalpel, but I can observe, right?
No.
Damn.
Did you just bench me?
Sure did. Benched.
Yeah, she didn't think she needed to tell me she couldn't see. She figured it was not relevant. I don't know if I'm more mad at her as her husband or as her attending.
You were extraneous to.
Where are these golf balls going? Did anybody ever answer me the last time?
That's nice.
Not only do I not have a say, she doesn't even want to discuss it.
They want to hold all the cards.
They
I
hitting
want
them
you
into
to
the water?
imagine for a minute what it's like trying to negotiate with two women.
That's a nightmare.
At least you guys get 50% of the vote. I get a measly 33.
I get maybe 10.
Meredith won't even put anything down on the table. Want me to vote? She simply omits the information, leaving me with 0.
Gentlemen?
Want to join us?
Can I offer you a 9-iron?
Yeah, I can't stay. I just need to borrow shuffle for a minute.
Yeah, sure.
And is it worth it being responsible?
Adele was in the ER today.
She all right?
She took a spill, nothing serious. But it's the second time recently. So I had Bailey work up. Nothing comes up. CT, everything's clean. But she's foggy. I need you to take a look.
Because if you take your vitamins and pay your taxes and never cut the line, the universe still gives you people to love and then lets them slip through your fingers like water. And then what have you got? Vitamins and nothing.
Vitamins and nothing. I love the three bros up there just hitting their golf balls, vibing, connecting, and letting their feelings be known. I love this show. I say that every time. That was another awesome episode. I kind of already said what I felt during everything when it came to the lungs and when it came to the fucking Stark, fuck's his name? Tony Stark. Yeah, I just can't wait to see what happens next. Y'all already know. Let me know what y'all thought about it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.